Alex Mendez, more commonly known as Goldenboy, here for Kotaku, and today I want to talk about Killzone Shadowfall because someone sent me a video of Tokyo Game Show gameplay, and I think that it's worth noting the differences that if you're an avid Killzone player, you'll notice when taking a look at Killzone Shadowfall. So first I want to talk about the game, because GameJima, the website that actually posted this video, had the camera positioned so that you could see the girl's hands playing the game and also the screen itself, and even like that you can tell that the game looks absolutely phenomenal, which is something that we already knew. But if you look closer at the girl playing, you can tell that the sticks, the way that she's playing the game, they're very responsive to the screen itself. Now this is a problem that Guerrilla Games has had in the past with their Killzone titles. If you're an avid FPS console gamer like myself, you know that control is everything, and the Killzone titles kind of had this problem where you were wrestling with the controller more than working with it, like you would say in a Battlefield or a Call of Duty. So this was a problem that Guerrilla Games had to focus on, and I hope that they changed it, because when I had the chance to play the Killzone Mercenary beta on the PlayStation Vita, I could tell that I was still fighting with the controls. Granted, the game was very fun, but I was still wrestling with how the controller reacted to my character, and that's something that I hope Guerrilla Games addresses for Killzone Shadowfall. Now another thing that I want to point out here is how she's actually using the controller, right? Because she's shooting with the R2 and then aiming with L2. This is a trend that is not going anywhere. If you are a PlayStation 3 gamer and you're used to shooting with the L1 and R1 buttons, that unfortunately is going to change. Be prepared to switch your control style to the L2 R2, because that is the way things are going to go. Sony designed this PlayStation 4 controller specifically to use with first-person shooters. It was something that they struggled with before, and I'm glad that Sony is addressing it now. Obviously, people are going to have their doubts when it comes to how this is going to play out and if it's going to be comfortable, but having experience with the PlayStation 4 controller playing Battlefield 4, I can tell you guys right now, you're not going to mind it. It's gonna feel great, and even then you're probably gonna have about like a 5-minute adjustment period, and then you're gonna get used to it, and then that's gonna be it. I wouldn't worry too much about it. I think the main thing to focus on here is the fact that the controller really seems to benefit shooters this time around. Killzone Shadowfall definitely needs that in order for it to become a top tier FPS game amongst all the other AAA games that are out there, like Call of Duty, Battlefield, Halo. I mean, the list goes on and on. You have Titanfall coming out soon as well. Killzone Shadowfall needs to compete with those games, and I think that they finally have the ground to do so. So now I want to know what you guys think. Are you going to purchase Killzone Shadowfall day one? It certainly seems like the most compelling exclusive in Sony's library, or are you going to pass because you think that there are just more entertaining games out there? Or have you never been interested in the Killzone franchise at all? Let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the Kotaku YouTube channel, and that's going to do it for me. I'll talk to you guys later.
But as with many good things, God starts with two people, but you can't directly control them. No, they've got minds of their own. The best you can do is gently guide them along their way, smashing up rocks and destroying trees for them. That won't do much good for your carbon footprint, but it's all in the name of progress, to clear space for your little computer people.